England suffered a nightmare start to the first test against New Zealand as they were bowled out for just 58 in Auckland. 5 batsmen, Joe Root, Ben Stokes, Johnny Barstow, Moeen Ali and Stuart Broad, failed to score as they recorded their 6th lowest test score. New Zealand easily surpassed England's total to establish an already healthy lead, with Kane Williamson batting well. Our very own David Bumble offers his thoughts on the opening day at Eden Park. All over in a flash. Kane Williamson was genuinely undecided what to do at the toss. It was 50-50, but I think we can say he made the right call. Great response from his bowlers in Trent Boult and Tim Southee, and England can't blame the pitch. There was nothing wrong with it. The damage was done through the air. The most worrying thing for England was there was no evidence of their batsmen doing anything to combat swing. What you'd normally do against what wasn't the quickest of bowling is step outside your crease, get forward and negate the movement. But so many batsmen here hung back. It was fatal. All Craig Overton did was get his foot out and suddenly the length changed. What this really did was bring home to roost England's woeful preparation. All they've had is 2 knockabout two-day matches in Hamilton with no meaningful cricket, and that's all they could possibly manage because there's so much cricket being played. We've just finished a 2020 tri-series and a 5-match one-day series. There's just not enough time to fit everything in. England are not travelling well away from home. Since 2012 they have played 34 tests overseas and only won 6 of them. They've lost 19. And even though they're not playing Australia now, there are no signs of that record improving. Andrew Strauss and company have to be careful. England are ranked 5th in the world at the moment with New Zealand above them in 4. Must get better. On a lighter note, this is a smashing country. There is so much to do outside the cricket. I was taken out fishing for snapper to chat about the cricket and have a cup of tea by sponsors Dilma out to Waiheke Island on a 60-foot boat. I got to drive it too. Fabulous. I've got a little 26-foot cruiser at home that goes at 5 knots. This thing moves at 35 knots. We were going like the clappers. But don't mention our camper van. I asked the powers that be for one to use and sleep in here and they gave me a flea pit. I'm still itching and scratching and have got through an ocean of calamine lotion. To top it all, I had to share it with Nasser Hussain. I will forget our night together in Mount Maunganui. 5 days in Queenstown, the home of extreme sports, after the one-day series, and I thought I'd have a look at that bungee jumping from the safety of the viewing platform. This lady turns up and says I'll have a go at that. She was called Ronnie from Sydney and I had to ask her how old she was. She was 73. Ronnie got strapped into this thing and jumped straight off. And as she came walking back to a standing ovation, she said to me, "At least I didn't pee myself." Spoken like a true Aussie.